Some of you have asked, how do I get so much done? How do I get all the videos done for the Sewing Mastery website? How do we do all of our online courses? And it's just a matter of finding the time, making the time, and creating good habits. Hi, I'm Sarah from Sewing Mastery, and I just have to show you a fun little project that I did the other day. I had to kind of put a pause on all of our focus work for all of the filming that we're doing, and I stopped and just did a little sewing project. So I love paper products. If you are one that loves to go to office supply stores like I do, I love looking at all the pens and the Post-it notes and all the notebooks. So I recently found a set of pens that I really like. They are from Ink Joy, and I bought the whole set of colors. There was 14 of them. And another thing that I like to do is just write in my happiness project journal a little bit, and I wanted to spice it up with some color. So if you're one to maybe do some journaling, you like to doodle, and you want some more color in your doodling life, this was exactly what was the answer to what I was looking for. So two things. Number one, super fun to make a little roll up so I can take it with me. I've decided that I want to have it wherever I go, so I can just roll that up and put it in my backpack, and then have it when I'm journaling and things. But I want to walk you through just a couple things. Number one, you have to take time to sew, to learn things that allowed me to just sit down. Now, I was thinking through this because when I was young, my mom made me one of these for my crayons. And I remember that just being so handy where I could just roll it up and put it away. All my crayon tips stayed nice and sharp. They didn't get broken because they were nice and protected. So I wanted to make myself one like that. So I just took a little time, made myself, it took a little bit to kind of get each pin measured and stitched out, and then just try it. I mean, there's no other way to just go ahead and jump right in. I didn't know if it was going to turn out. I didn't know if it was the size I liked. So I made everything a little oversized and then just started measuring and stitching until I had a slot for all my pins. I'll put a link below for these items that I'm talking about, and just in case you want to join me in doing that. So the Happiness Project is a one-sentence journal, a 5-year record. So I started this a couple years ago, actually. So on every page, there is 5 little sections for each day. So you can start this on any day of the year that you want. So even if it's past January, don't worry. I think I bought this in like a November because that's when it started. But I love as I've added year after year, I can go back and go, oh my gosh, it was a year ago when we did this, or it was a year ago or 2 years ago now that we have done different things. And so as the new year started, I wanted to have some different colors separating my first year to the second year. Hence why I just had to find a new set of pens, and then I decided to just use different colors every day now. So now all my pages look great. So it's a habit. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about habits. Habits are something that you have to continue to work on. So if you want to get in the habit of sewing every day, just because you start a habit doesn't mean it ever really ends. You have to keep working at it. So as we teach classes on how to master your sewing machine or master your embroidery machine, it's something that you can do, but you have to keep doing it. So just like I have kept doing videos and videos and videos, and they get easier and easier, if I stop, I no longer have that habit. But keeping that habit going, or keeping where you're doing something every day and you don't want to break that streak, that is always something that sometimes is a motivator for me is, oh my gosh, I've done it for 4 days. Could I do it for a 5th day? Could I do it for a 6th day? If sitting down to sew is something that just is not clicking with you, but you want to do it, you have to just find something that inspires you to turn that machine on. So for 2 minutes a day or something. And so I've actually been reading through the new book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. So that is a book. I'll also put links below for you to check out. And this would just be another way of seeing how to create habits, but it's more not the act of doing it, but what makes you want to do it. So it kind of goes that extra level. So that's what I've been working on. And again, it's something that just because I have good habits, which isn't always true. I mean, I still love to overeat. I don't like to exercise. I mean, those are just things, but if I can find ways to encourage myself to go do it, or I need to sew I want to sew. I get to sew for 2 minutes a day. Well, 2 minutes will lead to 5 minutes, and 5 minutes will lead to 10 minutes, and so forth. James Clear also has a habit journal, which I just bought. So I'm going to partner this with a little different concept. I love this because it's just a quick one sentence I can jot down something good that happened that day. And you know what I don't put in here? I don't put the things that were not fun, that didn't make me happy. And so I always get to remember the good parts, and I can always add to it. I love the size of it, by the way. So the habit journal from James Clear is also good. And just for those of you who are reading books, my other one I'm reading right now is Rachel Cruz's new book, Know Yourself and Know Your Money. Discover why you handle money the way you do and what to do about it. So I love all the things that the Ramsey Solutions talk about. So I just bought it. I probably know most of the things in here, but you never know. It actually kind of triggered an idea for something else I was having troubles with, not money oriented, and it helped me solve that problem. So just because you know a topic doesn't mean reading more books on it is a waste of time. So anyway, so back to my fun little time. It just took me a little bit. Of course, my daughter has also inherited my love for pens, so I couldn't just buy one set. I went ahead and bought her a set too, and since she would also like to take hers or keep hers separate from all of her other pens, I will be making one more of these, and of course the second one always goes faster than the first one. So I hope you enjoy being inspired. I hope you'll make time to sew. Please join us with some of our online courses if you want to learn more about your machine. Again, I'll put links below if any of these products are something you want to look further into and kind of recreate your journey as you go forward with all the things you want to do with your sewing machine or in your personal life.